former Nintendo employee leaks the Nintendo Direct that's upcoming, and let's talk about the 20th. Let's go!
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Block Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Well, it's all going to be about Nintendo Direct and when we are going to be expecting that. When are we going to be expecting the next Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter to be revealed, but also more information about that Super Mario, the 35th anniversary, because there's been a lot of leaks about that in the past couple of days, and right now we even uncovered something really incredible in the Blocked Content Discord, and that's that there has actually been a website made for the Mario 35th anniversary pack, and also a Twitter very long time ago that is not active right now. So there have all been these things that Nintendo has been working on behind the scenes, so we know a big direct is coming up right now. A lot of the leakers in the scene have talked about the 20th of July, and now today we also get to break down a leak that talks about a whole lot more, even within September, so maybe can even expect another sort of Nintendo Direct presentation in September, and maybe the upcoming 20th one will be a Nintendo Direct Mini, as we're kind of used to, but it all talks about a different couple of games, right? What can we expect in the Mario collection? What can we expect from Animal Crossing, and even Tomodachi Life and other games like that? So I'm really curious to talk with you guys about all those kinds of leak situations. And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live in our next Question Blocked episode. And here is a giveaway. This is the Super Mario Surprise Capsule giveaway. Any one of you guys can win these 4 awesome Super Mario Surprise Capsules. There's a little character inside there, and all you have to do to win them is like this video, press thumbs up, subscribe to Blocked Content right now, and comment down below to enter for that giveaway. Alright guys, let's head into the main topic of today. I'll first read everything for you because it's a lot to take in, so here we go. Info about Nintendo's plans for a Nintendo Direct, and then it just goes on to list a whole bunch of information. Hey everyone, I'm a former Nintendo employee who was fired during this pandemic because of budget cuts, meaning they couldn't pay me and many others. To get back at Nintendo for firing one of their best employees, I've decided to leak some info about new games and Nintendo's plans. Well, this guy really means business if this is real, and that's of course very sad. Budget cuts do actually happen within what's happening in the world right now. I don't know if this is like legit. It could very well be super fake and someone just posting this online, but it could also just be, you know, what's happening in the world right now is sad, and these kinds of situations actually are happening. Disgruntled employees and people getting fired left and right because there's really no work for a lot of people. It's totally crazy. Well, first of all, there's not going to be any Nintendo Directs for a while. When everything in the world started, Nintendo had to stop working on games and other stuff for a while, so they could get settled working alone from their homes. After a little less than a month, they were able to continue working on games, though slower than usual. Part of that is because they had to fire many employees, as I said earlier. There is a chance that Nintendo has changed many of the plans since they fired me, which was near the middle of April, so don't take any of my words as fact. Of course, he kind of does want us to take it for fact because that's why he's listing it, right? He wants to spread out all the information. If this is all like legit, then this is just dissing out some stuff about Nintendo and hopefully getting some trade secrets out there. Well, Nintendo will have their Direct September 13th, the release date of Super Mario Bros. I'm sure you can see where this is going. I don't know any specifics about it since I was a programmer and I didn't work on the Direct at all, but I know a few things, which I'll reveal as I go on when it's convenient. Then he goes on to list one thing, that is Tomodachi Life 2. Working title, I think, is a sequel to Tomodachi Life on the 3DS, and improves upon the foundation set by the first title in the series, Second, if you live in Japan, by expanding the scope and adding tons of replay value. The main change is that in the original, most events relied solely on actual time, meaning that it feels like a mobile game at times, while 2 rids of this system and makes it so you can control the time freely. In this game's Town Hall, one of the new main functions is being able to change the clock to any time that you like, so you can play all day and still have things to do. And then he says more info and replies, and then he goes on to list a lot more details, and this could kind of be interchangeable with some Animal Crossing stuff as well, which I thought was very funny. Like, there's a lot of crossover here. He says treasures, foods, interiors, and much more. A museum building will open on the island, which is a fabulous display of all your collected items. There's new clothing options in the form of accessories such as scarves, glasses, and other smaller clothing items. A pet shop will open which allows you to get Islanders many animals. From the top of my head, multiple dogs, a cat, a bunny, mouse, snake, tarantula, and even some super exotic ones like a small crocodile. Depending on the size of the pets you get, each Islander can have either 1 or 2 pets. And a new thought bubble color was added, which is yellow. This is pretty much stand for They Want to Talk, which was under black originally. Black now stands for Needs. Tomodachi Life 2 will be revealed during the Nintendo Direct mentioned earlier and will release in mid-December of this year. The Direct will also reveal that Metroid Prime 4 is in development again and will show a short reveal trailer, which I haven't seen. Finally, the end of the Direct will show the thing you've all been waiting for, 3D Mario remakes. Every single one will be remade and they'll be released in 3 different game collections. The first will include Mario 64 and Sunshine and will be called Mario 3D Classics Collection, working title, I hope. The second includes the Galaxy games and is called Mario 3D Galaxy Collection, working title. The third includes Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World and is called Mario 3D Classics Collection Volume 2. This is definitely a placeholder title. These are main games that I worked on for most of my time working at Nintendo, so I know them inside and out. Mario 64, Sunshine, and both Galaxy games have very similar physics to Super Mario Odyssey, which feels off-putting at first, but better than the originals eventually. 3D Land and World both have a modified version of World's physics as it better fits the games. All of the games are very accurate remakes with fixing some bigger problems with the games, such as scenes in Sunshine, more obvious hints as to where certain things are in a good way in Mario 64, and more camera options in the Galaxies. All of the games are also allow you to either play the remakes of the games or the originals. I know almost everything about these remakes, so it'd be better for people to ask me questions about them than to go on forever. There also may be plans for a new Super Mario Bros. Collection, including New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and 2, but I'm not sure about that, so don't trust me there. If you have any questions about anything that I said, make sure to ask them in the replies. And then he says, peace. Well, that is a lot of information to take in about those Mario collections. I mean, there's a lot to say for having those different packs. I think that will exhaust the audience so much to have these 3 different packs. I mean, it does make a lot more sense to just have Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and the first Galaxy game in one pack, and maybe leave Galaxy 2 alone there and just have a pack of 3 great classic games like the 3D Mario platforming giants and basically remake them. I think that would be exciting, but there have also been a lot of leaks in the past day, especially from Zippo, that talked about, well, essentially these games will just be up-resed versions, will just be ports, so don't expect anything crazy about them. There's nothing crazy going on here, so don't expect anything like that. So I'm super curious what you guys think of all this Mario 3D collection stuff. Do you have any specific ideas or theories on what it could be? Let me know what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And as for today's comment question, today I asked, do you think a Direct on the 20th is actually coming? And as for previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, Chaotic Fire, saying, hoping for Crash, but at the same time, I just really want the second fighter to not be a spirit upgrade at all, because then all Smash YouTubers and Smash fans will latch onto and make a new rule that since the first 2 fighters Sakurai chose were spirits, that means the entire past will be spirit characters. I really don't want that to be a thing. It would be so underwhelming to think we couldn't get a character like Crash or Lara Croft, etc. because of that. Well, Chaotic Fire, thank you so much for saying that. I do feel like people go really crazy with these theories. I myself am very guilty of this as well. Like, I see patterns in everything that Sakurai does, and of course in different chair colors and even the clouds back in the Brawl day. So yeah, we're all kind of guilty about, thinking a little bit too much about the hints that they're dropping instead of just enjoying the ride. So I totally agree. We're probably in for something really special with this Fighter's Pass. Sakurai probably has a really great idea up his sleeve, and I can't wait to find out what it is, right? So thank you so much for sending in your comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters. Super chats you guys sent during our live streams. You guys make block content absolutely possible. So if you want to have yourself created as a little block content guy, join me for a live Skype chat, or even have your own ideas become animations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent, because there's a bunch of incredible rewards there and they're waiting just for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Block Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun that you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys around the corner where there's always more blocked content. See ya!